Hello, today is May 10th. My name is Ryan Rydell. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I am gay and I am married to the most wonderful man on earth. I feel like a lot of these videos lately have been mildly negative, but I feel like I should do things that are positive as well. And I was thinking about people that were influential in my life that helped me get through a lot of times. I feel like they need to be thanked for the wonderful things that they did for me. Instead of me just complaining about how things went wrong, I think that I need to be grateful about the things that I was unexpectedly went right. And so, for example, when I was probably between 22 and 27, I would be living at home, and my parents thought it was a great idea to wake me up at intermittent times to tell me what a terrible person I was because I was gay or leaning towards being out or things of that nature. And so they thought it would be good to tell me that, how that's a life of loneliness and solitude, and how, anyway, lots of things that we've all heard about bad relationship with parents. But when I was living in Houston, one of the first people that I truly had as an ally was a girl named Molly. Me and her were made FHE group leaders together, and if you go through my Facebook page, you'll see some of those super fun activities that we had together. She's probably one of the best people she's probably top 5 best people in the entire world to me. We were made FHE group leaders together, and I remember our first activity was like kickball, and she and I started talking, and she was just kind of like, there's something a little off about you, and she's got a little sugar in your tank. I just remember her being so understanding and with it that it was very funny. My favorite story with her about the whole gay issue is, so we had these super awesome FHE groups, and this one time this girl came to an FHE group, and we're all in the kitchen afterwards. We've had a different thing, and this girl who neither Molly or myself were new, and I'm sure if Molly is watching this, she's going to know exactly the story. And this girl is talking to us, and then she goes, "Are you gay?" And she asked in front of everybody, no tact, no anything. It's probably one of the funniest moments, because you could hear everyone in the room just gasp. And it was hilarious. Then one of our other mutual friends, Elizabeth, goes, "Christmas confession." My forehead's big. It was one of those moments where it's neither Molly or I knew how to react, and luckily that we had created a community, a safe community where people could talk about things like this amongst single adults, that it wasn't an issue, and it really was a beautiful moment. I remember the time thinking this is so awkward, what are people going to think? Now I think is that I'm glad that moments like that happened. It gave people an opportunity to talk about things that may or may not be comfortable for them, but the fact that they got the opportunity to talk about them is a wonderful thing. I really, Molly saw me through some dark times when my family was super rude to me, when other people were super rude to me. She predicted friends that don't tell them because they're going to not be your friend anymore. And I was like, no. I have faith in people. And she's like, I have a realistic view in people. They're going to be an asshole to you. And so, life goes on. And thanks to Molly, I learned a lot about positivity, about staying positive, and also understanding that people are people and you have to look at them at face value. And Molly taught me a lot about patience and understanding and trying to do things that are healthy for yourself when you're upset. And she taught me a lot, and I'm always going to be thankful.